Hello, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I've got two new styles from Rene of Paris from the Alexander Couture collection. I've got River in two colors, and I have Leoni in two colors. I'd like to thank Shirley's Wig Shop for providing all of these styles for me so I could show them to you in different colors. I truly appreciate it, Shirley. Thank you so much. The link to River and to Leoni will be listed down below for you in the description box. This video is going to be a little bit different because I recorded, Leoni arrived first, so I recorded that portion, and River just arrived today. So I'm going to record River today, and then I'll just put everything together. I will leave timestamps down below in case you just want to see a color or you just want to see a style, whatever you want to do. It's all going to be listed down below for you. Down in the description box, just tap on the more. The description box will expand and you'll be able to see all the timestamps. Rene of Paris has 4 new styles and 4 new colors. Today, yesterday or a couple of days ago, I showed you Sophia, which was one of the new styles, and today I'm going to show you 2 others. There is a pixie in the 4, but I don't have that one. The one I'm wearing right now is also by Rene of Paris, but this one is from the Orchid collection. I'm wearing Liana in the color Moonstone. I love this wig. I've worn her lots. She's a couple of years old. All right, let's start out with River. And I did take them out of the box because I wanted to see them. And I noticed that one of them has incredible box hair. I thought about maybe giving it the soak, but I want you to see what it looks like when it arrives with box hair. I didn't want to, not show you that. Let's take a look at the cap for River first. We have a temple to temple lace front. We have a left mono part. We don't have any Permatease. We have felt covered ear tabs, an extended nape and Velcro adjusters, and a good amount of stretch to the cap. I'm sure it's going to be as Sophia with a good amount of stretch to the cap. The first one I'm going to show you is in Caramel Swirl, which is one of the new colors from Rene of Paris, Alexander Couture. And this is the one with a lot of box hair. So we're going to try to fix it. This is not unusual for a wig to arrive with box hair, and it could just be the way it was in the box. It could have happened during shipping. There's a number of reasons why it can happen, but it's a very easy fix. So as you can see right here, that's box hair. It just crimped right there. So I'm going to try to fix it here, and if it doesn't work, then the solution is giving it a soak, like a 5-minute soak with no shampoo, no conditioner, nothing, just 5 minutes, because these are heat-friendly fibers. So this is going to look wonky. The other one doesn't have box hair, or it doesn't have as much as this one. All right, so let's try to fix it up a little bit. The color is gorgeous. I'm just spraying some water, and sometimes just a little bit of water will take care of it. Even though these are heat-friendly fibers, since I just want to see if I could eliminate some of this box hair for you, I'm going to take the hot air brush, and I'm just going to put it on high. All right, the hot air brush is not fixing it as quickly as I want to, and I just want to, I don't want to keep you waiting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a cold soak. I'm not going to add any shampoo. I'm not going to add any conditioner. 5 minutes in the cool water, and that's it. That's all I'm doing. Take it out. I'll put it on the wig stand, and I'll let it dry. I'll just finger comb it into place, and that box hair will be eliminated. I'll come back in a few days and I'll show you what it looks like once I fix it. But I wanted to show you the color, so let's try to kind of let's try to just ignore that box hair, because the style is really pretty. This is a really pretty bob. It's a mid-length bob, and we do have some face framing layers. That fringe on the front is about 7.5 inches. The crown is 11 inches. The nape is 5.5, and it only weighs 4.3 ounces. So let me show it to you on all sides, and then we'll talk about the color. I'll talk about the Permatease and all of that when I show you the silver brown MR. I don't know if it has any box hair back there. Beautiful movement. The fibers feel incredible, but I'll probably be keeping this one because I really, really like the color. This color, as I mentioned, is brand new to the Rene of Paris Alexander Couture collection. This is Caramel Swirl. We have a blend of a warm caramel, a chocolate brown, and honey blonde. And we have a brown root. And the brown root just transitions and it blends with the other colors. Because we have that dark root, once again, we're going to have some of that dark knotting. They did add a little bit of the caramel fibers on the front, some of the honey fibers on the front, but we have a pretty dark root here. So we're definitely going to have that knotting. The lace is done really nicely. I mean, it's narrow, but it has a nice skin tone. We have good coverage. Here is the ear tab and my very low hairline. This is also river, so it's going to have the same cap as we saw on the Caramel Swirl. This color is, I think it is absolutely beautiful. We have, in silver brown MR. The MR indicates that we have a micro root. It's a very, very narrow root. We don't have a wide root here, which I love that they did this. I love a root. I love rooted colors, but I'm not a big fan if it's too wide. I wear them, but they're not my favorite, but I really like this. Okay, as you can see, this one doesn't have any box hair up here at the top. With silver brown MR, that micro root in brown, it transitions down and it blends in with the silver, gray, and some honey brown tones. Just a beautiful gray. It's actually light. I think that what there's the most of is the silver and the gray. There's not a lot of brown here. Now on this one, they did a really nice job blending in some of the gray and some of the silver. So we're not going to have a lot of knotting. With river, you're not going to have any Permatease, and you're going to have a very light density piece. I mentioned that it weighs 4.3 ounces, but it feels very light for sure. I think it just needs probably a little bit of a curling iron or flat iron just to get it into shape. Right here, I'm getting some box hair vibes, but it's okay. I'll give this one a silk as well. Back. Today I've got Leoni, and I have it in two colors. The one that I'm wearing is Salt and Pepper MR, and I'll explain what that is in just a moment. And I also have it in Autumn Sunrise. Let me show you the Salt and Pepper MR on all sides. And Leoni, I think it is so pretty, and I'll give you all the deets. I wish they would have added some of the light alabaster gray on the front. because we do have some knotting. As you can see, it's a beautiful lace front. I mean, it melts right to the skin. However, because we do have a dark root, we're going to have that little bit of knotting. They did add a little bit of that light alabaster. I have to give them that. They did add it in between there. However, I would have liked maybe to see a little bit more without going into the band. You know what I'm saying? Without doing that entire band. The fit on Leoni, I think it has a great fit. For Rene of Paris, I just put it on. I just took this one out of the box. Okay, here is the ear tab and my hairline. The rest of the color on this salt and pepper mix, we have a 50-50 blend of a charcoal gray and a light alabaster gray. That's all blended in together. It's beautiful. We have a really nice blend of that really nice 50-50 blend of these two colors. And then especially for those that don't care for that wide or that, for that wide rooting, you're not going to find it in Salt and Pepper MR. You're going to find a very light, a very narrow root. So that is something that I think it's a great improvement. The fibers on Leoni are heat-friendly fibers. Beautiful, soft, wispy. I think Rene of Paris is really knocking it out of the park with these styles. You know, I'm a big fan of heat-friendly fibers. These are, I think it's beautiful. So if you wanted to straighten it a little bit more, you can do that. If you wanted to add some more curls, you could also do that. And Rene of Paris has nice, hardy fibers where the denier is not so thin where you're going to have that constant tangle or that they're going to dry out too quickly. I think it is beautiful. All right, let's take a look at the cap. I'll show you the cap using the Autumn Sunrise. As you can see, I haven't even taken it out of the box. Autumn Sunrise seems to have also this a very narrow root to it. I did have to cinch it in to accommodate my 21.5-inch circumference. So I think that it should fit up to a 22-inch with no problem. That's my thought. We have a temple to temple lace front, which is all one piece with the left mono part. Felt covered ear tab with stays. We have an extended nape, and we have the pull type adjusters and lots of stretch to the cap. If you have a 22-inch, you're not going to have any problem whatsoever with Leoni. All right, I am going to put the Autumn Sunrise on. And here is Leoni in Autumn Sunrise right out of the box. Yes, I'm taking the back of the comb. That's exactly what I'm doing. All right, let's first go over this beautiful color. Brand new to Rene of Paris, Alexander Couture collection. I'll tell you what I see. Let me tell you what they say, and then I'm going to tell you what I see. They say it's a rich red hue with medium brown roots blended with golden copper red highlights. That's what they say. Now I'm going to tell you what I see. I do see that rich red and brown root. I definitely see that. And then it's really very dimensional. Strawberry blonde, light auburn, dark auburn, and golden coppery red. Lots of dimension, perfect for all my redhead friends out there. Beautiful color. Let me show it to you on all sides. With Leoni, you're not going to have any Permatease, none whatsoever. It is totally flat. Maybe there's a tiniest little bit to the right of the left-hand part, but it's really, if there's any there, it's minimal. We do have a little bit of Permatease at the nape, but that's only to be able to hold up the style. But even if you don't like Permatease, I don't think you'd be disappointed with Leoni because it is pretty sleek, but you can still get volume out of it. I would say the density is just an average density. Leoni weighs 5.04 ounces. The fringe on Leoni is 9.5 to 12.5 inches. We have a nape of 12 inches and the crown is 12.5 to 14 inches. If you want to wear it in a ponytail, you could wear it in a ponytail. You could wear it in a messy bun, wear it off the face. Let me show you the lace front on this color. I think there is, because we have that dark brown root, we do have a little bit of knotting, and the dark brown is blended with the different auburns and the coppery red. It is blended in there, but we still have a bit of that knotting. But we have to expect that because we do have a dark brown in there, and it's difficult to get all those light colors in the front without having that demarcation between the colors. So I can understand why they do it. Some companies will have a more, even on their dark colors, somehow they're able to get a very light knotting on the wigs. I don't know how they do that, but I know that it does because I review them and I see it. But in this case, we do have some dark knotting, and I want to make you aware of it. We don't have a stark dark root at all, and it blends beautifully with the rest of the wig. So even if you don't like roots on your colors, I don't think you'll have any problem with this one. And you could always add a little bit of concealer or powder to that front and just blend it in. Whatever concealer or foundation or powder you use, you could just use it on your knots to be able to blend it in a little bit better and conceal them some. Overall, I think that it is gorgeous. They did a great, beautiful job with this style, with these heat-friendly fibers, and with the colors. Let me know what you think about Leoni. Let me know, do you like this Autumn Sunrise? Is this something that you would wear? Or do you prefer the Salt and Pepper MR? And let me know what you think about this new rooting that they're doing, this MR. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you spending this time with me. Let me know if you like River, if you like Leoni. Do you like Autumn Sunrise? What about the Caramel Swirl, those new colors? I would love to hear from you. Once again, thank you, Shirley's Wig Shop, for providing these styles for me so I could review them. I hope that everyone is having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye.